friends, welcome to the United Lodge of Theosophists. This is a special day, the commemoration that we do once a year to memorialize the life and work and influence of Robert Crosbie. He was the founder in 1909 of the United Lodge of Theosophists as an organization. It then spread to many other states within the United States and then to many other countries. So we are currently in the continents of North America, Asia, Europe, and Africa. And we have a platform here as students based on what was originally penned by Mr. Crosbie and is simply called the Declaration. It's not binding in any way other than in what way we determine for ourselves. But as is customary on this day and other days throughout the year, we will read the Declaration, and we'll continue on with our program. The United Lodge of Theosophists Declaration. The policy of this lodge is independent devotion to the cause of theosophy, without professing attachment to any theosophical organization. It is loyal to the great founders of the theosophical movement, but does not concern itself with dissensions or differences of individual opinion. The work it has on hand and the end it keeps in view are too absorbing and too lofty to leave it the time or inclination to take part in side issues. That work and that end is the dissemination of the fundamental principles of the philosophy of theosophy and the exemplification in practice of those principles through a truer realization of the self, a profounder conviction of universal brotherhood. It holds that the unassailable basis for union among theosophists, wherever and however situated, is similarity of aim, purpose, and teaching, and therefore has neither constitution, bylaws, nor officers, the sole bond between its associates being that basis, and it aims to disseminate this idea among theosophists in the furtherance of unity. It regards as theosophists all who are engaged in the true service of humanity, without distinction of race, creed, sex, condition, or organization. And it welcomes to its association all those who are in accord with its declared purposes, and who desire to fit themselves, by study and otherwise, to be the better able to help and teach others. The true theosophist belongs to no cult or sect, yet belongs to each and all. And then the following is the form signed by associates of the United Lodge of Theosophists. Being in sympathy with the purposes of this lodge, as set forth in its declaration, I hereby record my desire to be enrolled as an associate, it being understood that such association calls for no obligation on my part other than that which I myself determine. So it is upon this declaration that all the work here we do at the lodge is based. The program itself begins with the words, to spread broadcast the teachings of theosophy as recorded in the writings of H.P. Blavatsky and William Q. Judge. We will have 4 readings from Ms. Blavatsky, Mr. Judge, Mr. Crosbie, as well as the founder of the lodge here in Washington, D.C., Mr. B.P. Wadia. And then there will also be a biographical talk. So the first reading is from H.P. Blavatsky, the second from William Q. Judge, then the Wadia reading, then we'll have the bio, and then a final reading from Mr. Crosbie, and then we'll have closing remarks and a renewal of fellowship. So now the first reading.